Favours, however, 3 deep. On the rails, Dusha going okay for Newman. Helmsgate also travelling up sweetly in the middle. They're followed by Tangier. Jing Tang's in the centre. Back on the rails, Saxonic Jack. Then Politics and well back Zafiro, King of Woo and Early Sun. Homeward bound, 300 left to go. Foreseen led the way from Card Knight. Checkers on the inside. Helmsgate in the middle. Further back, long overdue. Dusha but Foreseen shrugged them off with 100 left to go. Foreseen had got away from Helmsgate. Foreseen clear from Helmsgate. Politics coming late, but all the way for Foreseen. Foreseen led from Go to Woe and beat Helmsgate. Politics third. Dusha Tangier just behind them from Saxonic Jack. Jing Tang. Red Glow deeper out. Then Long Overdue, who covered some extra ground. Then Checkers, followed by Early Sun and King of Woo. Zafiro didn't fire. Card Knight dropped right out, and he folded them up at the tail end of the field. Foreseen has done it by controlling the race and leading from start to finish. Number 6, Foreseen, Troy Turner for the Colin Webster stable at good odds here at 23, 26.30. Helmsgate 5.50 and Politics coming down the middle, $3.50 after the running of race 7 of the day. Well, he is a very capable horse on his day, that's for sure and certain. Foreseen, he's now won 8 out of 48. He's always a horse that can roll on speed, and the conditions have just been tailor-made for a horse of his capabilities this afternoon. And when he's on, he's really on. By Dan Road out of Swit for Donny Fortune, and SJ and Mrs. D. Ennis, T. Dawson, D. and Mrs. S. Baker, and from the Ascot yard of Colin Webster, he's got the chocolates at the good odds. Helmsgate second in, a universal ruler, Mercy Dash Gelding, prepared by Vaughan Sigley, ridden by Sarah Bonner. And Politics number 3 by City Dancer from Partisan, and by Alan Olive, trained by Brent Albuino, ridden by Ryan Hill, weighs in third. Fourth is number 13, Dusha and Tangier is sat out there a bit deep in running and plugged home into 5th spot. So 123.51 with a back end 600 of 36.27. The margins are 3/4 and a half a length. The last of the day, the Valet Brandon Thompson handicap. It's over the 1600 at 5.35, and there are no alterations to the last event of the day. Let's take you back down to the enclosure, and Mark Almus is with winning trainer Colin Webster, and the conditions today have really suited this horse, who when he's in front and he's left alone, he can certainly really pull out a very good performance.
That's him. That's simply him, isn't it, Cole? Just out in front, bowling along, doing his own thing.
That's him. Well, I said last time, Mark, that he needed the 1400. Like, it was a super run last time. I couldn't believe that people overlooked him. It was a 1200. He got swamped there, but he still only finished 2.5 lengths from the winner. I thought it was an amazing run. And at the 1400 today, I thought he had a marvellous chance.
Gee, a few of us ended up with egg on our faces. What about the run before that? That was a super effort as well, off the speed and at about 60 to 1 or something. So he put the writing on the wall there.
Yeah, he did, and he surprised me that day, because that was a 1200 mark, and I thought that they'd be much too sharp for him that day. But he did run a great race.
Good to see the 7-year-old with a bit of life in the legs as well, Cole.
He's a beauty.
Where do you go to next? You just take it as it comes?
Yeah, we really have to go up to 66 plus now, Mark, but that'll be a bit harder for him. But, you know, when we got him, we thought we'd be battling to win a race with him, and he's won 8 races now. So Ascot on a Saturday, can't get better.
Must have a few happy owners there as well, Cole.
They're all elated. They're all about 80 years old, and they're wrapped.
Only as young as you feel, Cole. Very, very well done.
You're right, Mark. Thank you.
Winning trainer there, Colin Webster. A marvellous performance there, and great to see the owners coming into the mounting yard as well. Given a really nice ride out in front by Troy Turner as well. Foreseen, number 6, wins from 2 Helmsgate, 3 Politics, and 13 Dusha to fill out the minors. 6-2. 3 and 13. Time 1 minute 23.51 as Troy Turner weighs in after another success on a Colin Webster trained galloper. That's no real surprise there. Troy, firstly, congratulations, and you half pulled their pants down, mate.
Yeah, he done a good job. I heard Colin talking earlier on. He was looking for the 14, so he ran it out pretty strong, and it was a good win for him.
Is that the feel he gave you last start?
Yeah, look, he probably got a bit of pressure being a 1200. He probably pressured him before the corner and didn't suit him. But today he sort of could dictate a little bit and roll on in good speed and run him off the legs a little bit and continue to box on well.
7 years old, he still seems to have a bit of life left in there.
Yeah, he's been a good old horse. He seems to just always win a couple of races every preparation, so the owner's having a good time.
It must also help as well because he bounces so clean. You got to the front quite comfortably.
Yeah, that's his asset. He sort of gets out and he rolls along too. He doesn't steady up, so if anyone wants to take him on, they're going at a good tempo, so that's the way he likes to race.
Something for us in the last, Settlers Creek for the old boss?
Well, we'll see what we can do.
Best of luck, Troy. Well done.
Ta.
Troy Turner there, the winning ride.